Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Back inside Hallenbeck Hall as the Husky squads and the Maverick squads hit the floor for their final warm-ups here, or second to last warm-ups here inside Hallenbeck Hall. Glad you're with us. Husky Hoops taking on Minnesota State. St. Cloud State, Minnesota State has squared off 187 times prior to this. The most of any matchup in Husky history has come against the Mavericks since the 1923-1924 campaign. Huskies hold a 99-88 edge all-time. They are 9-11 all-time in NSIC play against the Mavericks head-to-head since the two teams joined the conference back in the 08-09 season. Huskies, as we mentioned, they lost their last matchup. That was on the road at Mankato, 84-69. They've in fact lost two straight matchups. Their last win came against the Mavericks in the 2019 calendar year. It was the 2018-2019 season as the Huskies got a victory in January of 1977-74 over Mankato on the road. They are 3-7 in their last 10, and they did not play last year, which is of note. The last time that the Huskies and Mavericks hadn't squared off at least once in a season was the 1970-71 season. They also didn't play head-to-head the year before, 1969-1970. So then that would set the only other times the Huskies and Mavericks didn't play in Husky basketball history were the first season of Husky basketball in the 22-23 campaign. They played the second game of 1923-24, and they did not play again until the war years, 43, 44, 45. And so it hasn't been something that has happened much. This rivalry has gotten played over and over again, and this will be the second one. Both will turn out to be non-conference affairs this season, but the teams, once you get on the floor, don't really care about whether it's a conference game or not. They just know it's a game. They can get out there, go do what they can, get another one under their belt, and see what happens. Huskies and Mavericks coming your way on the other side. We'll get you some keys to the game, brought to you as always by St. Cloud Subaru. St. Cloud, Mankato, rivalry renewed right here from Hallenbeck. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics. Athletics.
Well, normally tonight we'd be getting set for the Above the Rim Husky Hoop Show. That's not the case today, of course, as we've got this game broadcast about to get underway. Huskies and Mavericks from Hallenbeck make up of the game that was canceled due to the COVID pause for the Huskies earlier in the year. Just coming out of the Christmas break when all that occurred. And so St. Cloud State happy to get here and get a chance to play the Mavericks of Minnesota State. Huskies coming into this matchup with the Mavericks sitting at 9-11 on this season. They are 5-8 in conference play. They are still in the field for the NSIC tournament. And Coach Reimer talked to me about that on Saturday after that tough loss in double overtime that, well, he was proud of the way his guys went out there and fought, but they've got a lot still in front of them that they can go control. 6 conference games remaining across the 3 weekends of NSIC play that still remain. So plenty these Huskies can do to affect where they are in the standings the rest of the way. The Above the Rim Husky Hoop Show will come back your way from the Blue Line next Tuesday. So a week from today, we'll be back at the Blue Line. Come hear the show out there live with us and hope you all can make it out there. Huskies and Minnesota State from Hallenbeck. Keys are on the other side, brought to you by St. Cloud Subaru. This is Husky basketball on a Tuesday afternoon. I don't know what day it is. It doesn't really matter. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappie, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Huskies and Mavericks coming to you from Hallenbeck Hall this afternoon. J.W. Cox with you. A reminder, if you're looking for a career in a dynamic industry with a stable company based in St. Cloud since 1978, Speedy Delivery has been your next day delivery specialist. Speedy currently looking for route delivery drivers, CDL drivers, vehicle mechanics, full-time and part-time package handlers. For more information, visit speedydelivery.com or call 320-251-6697. Speedy's an equal opportunity employer and a proud supporter. I'm sorry. Stutley now making a name for himself as a redshirt freshman at 6'5". And then Kelby Kramer, as we mentioned, the 7-foot junior from Rock Springs, Wyoming, and he's a transfer from the University of Montana. Anderson, Tedford, Hopkins, Stutley, and Kramer, the starting five for the Mavericks. Get the starting five for the Huskies after this. Husky basketball tonight from Hallenbeck. A little afternoon jaunt down memory lane for this matchup, and a little afternoon jaunt to some non-conference Husky basketball action. It's all right here in the Varsity Network app, all right here on the NSIC network, and it's all right here from Hallenbeck. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Your vehicle is worth more at McKay's. Whether you buy from McKay's or not, you can sell your used vehicle. Stop in and find out how much your vehicle is worth. If you're searching for a specific vehicle and having a hard time finding what you want, McKay's will custom order your Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, or Ram. Then when your vehicle arrives, McKay's guarantees the better of available rebates and offers. McKay's, Division Street, St. Cloud, and McKaysDodge.com.
Come to McKay's and drive the best. MCKAYS.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
On the Husky Sports Network from Learfield, this is Huskies basketball. Brought to you by St. Cloud Orthopedics. Live better. Meese Outland, Minnesota's premier power sports dealership for over 75 years. And by Deerwood Bank. Some call it Minnesota nice. We call it #Deerwood nice. The tip is moments away. Now let's go courtside. Here's the voice of Huskies basketball, J.W. Cox.
Well, there's never nothing on the line anytime you lace them up and step onto the hardwood. There's no conference implication, not a lot of regional implication. Nothing outside of the next 40 minutes really matters for either one of these two teams. Getting to play the game delayed a month, but never a game that anybody wants to get rid of off the schedule. When red and black clashes with purple and gold, St. Cloud State, Minnesota State for the 188th time right here this afternoon. This is Husky basketball. Glad you're with us wherever you may be pulling us in, however you may be listening, as St. Cloud State gets set to take on Minnesota State here from Hallenbeck this evening. Your starters brought to you by Reyes Radiology for Husky men's basketball, and head coach Matt Reimer in his 8th season. He has seen so much of this rivalry as a grad assistant all the way to a full-time assistant, and now as the head coach all through the years from the late 90s on. Coach Reimer's been at the heart of so many of these and staring right across at Coach Morgenthaler as well throughout many of those matchups. The starting lineup tonight, Ryan Bagley gets the start at the point guard spot out of Burley, Idaho. Burley High School, Bags in his 2nd season with the Huskies, running things from the point. Caleb Donaldson also in the backcourt gets the start out of Bloomington, Illinois. Caleb coming into this game, 18 points a contest, is number 9 in total points scored and points per game this year in the NSIC. The number 1 scorer in both points per game and total points is Anthony Roberts. He gets the start in the backcourt for the Huskies. Roberts, the 6'4" junior guard from Chicago, joined by the forward from Buffalo, Matthew Willard, off an 18-point, 10-rebound performance, the second double-double of his Husky career on Saturday against Southwest Minnesota State. Willard will get the start, and the man roaming the middle, Luke Taylor, the 6'6" Germantown High School product, transfer from Bryant and Stratton in Wisconsin, will make his 10th start of the season. Been in double figures in 3 of his 9 starts, as he's averaging 6 points and 3 rebounds on the season, had 7 and 2 boards against Southwest in double overtime on Saturday. So it's Bagley, Donaldson, Roberts, and Willard, with Taylor roaming the middle against Anderson, Tedford, Hopkins, and Stutley, with Kelby Kramer, the big man, in the middle. So here we go. Huskies, Mavericks will do it again for the 188th time since 1923. And here in 2022, Kramer and Roberts will jump center to get it started, and the 7-footer taps it back with the long right hand, and it will start with the offense left to right for Devontae Tedford. Tedford across the logo with it. He lobs to the high post. Over to the right side for Stutley. Stutley spins his way in the lane, up on Roberts, put it too strong. Rebound, Matthew Willard. 10 boards, tied his career high for Matthew Willard on Saturday in that second double-double of his career. Drive, Bagley all the way to the rim. He'll leave it off into the corner as the help came. Extra pass, right wing three. Roberts can't put it down. He had a tough 0 of 6 day on Saturday as both teams go empty in their first offensive possession. Scoreless, left side. Anderson, he's been struggling from deep of late. He can't get it over the front of the rim for the left wing three. And the rebound again for Willard, his second. Huskies in their white uniforms, red chevron trims down the side, red numbers trimmed in black. Back cut, Bagley, feed from Donaldson out to Taylor. 3-ball up left corner. Rattle around and out, but right there, Donaldson stuffs it down with 2 hands on the follow. Huskies score first in the first minute. It's 2-0, St. Cloud State. Caleb, as we mentioned, top 10 in scoring both in total points and points per game off a 26-point performance on Saturday. Ball finds its way into the corner. Sean Hopkins spins his way out. Hopkins, the Michigan product out of Butler Community College in Kansas. Got it to Anderson. Tedford drives to the free throw line. Back to the corner. 3-ball for Hopkins, no good. And the Mavericks are 0 for their first 3. In transition goes Roberts. Roberts had it picked away. Loose ball on the floor, trying to get it back, and does. Needs help. Finds Taylor, right corner. Taylor cross-court pass. Wide open Willard. Left wing 3. Put it up. Gotta have it. Rolls it home. 5 straight points for the Huskies and Matthew Willard. A good sign to see him hit his first. Set foot 3 on the kick, and the Huskies working on a shutout so far in the first 2 minutes of this game. 5-0 St. Cloud State as the ball goes to the 7-footer Kramer, watched by Taylor. Back behind his screen to Anderson. Anderson to the left elbow, got in the air, had it knocked away, loose ball, and tracked down on the far side by Tedford. 10 on the timer, 18 to go in the first half. Tedford driving, picked up by Taylor. Pass to Fade with the right hand, put it softly on the back of the rim and knocks it down. 5-2 St. Cloud State with a 3-point lead. Bagley pushes it up on the right side to Anthony Roberts, who will cross over, and a foul is going to be whistled on Sean Hopkins. Oh, excuse me, that's on Stutley. 6'5", long redshirt freshman. We saw him get the first touch, and he was first touch offensively, attacking the rim for the Mavericks, and the redshirt freshman has come on of late. Been a go-to guy in that starting lineup. Huskies up 5-2 with the basketball, 17:40 to go. Roberts top of the key. He'll cross over, spin his way to the left, finish high off the glass and knock it down. Anthony Roberts had a little bit of a struggle finishing those as well. Not just the deep shooting. He was 11 of 25 from the floor against Southwest. Another good sign right there. Tough finish in traffic, and he got it done. Spin in the lane, block Matthew Willard. Sean Hopkins rejected by Willard. Loose ball up the floor to Bagley. Willard comes into this game 11th, make it 17th in blocks in the NSIC. Taylor thought about the 3, plenty of time, so they'll restart the offense. Over to Roberts, down along the baseline. He'll kick out. Wing 3 Taylor this time. He'll take it. Can't hit it off back iron. Good decision, still got a good look. Couple of seconds later, just didn't knock it down. 7-2, St. Cloud State with the lead. Left side, Tedford to the left elbow. Pulls up, can't hit the jumper, and the rebound. Pulled down, poked out by Bagley. Lob up the floor. Taylor running rim to rim. Has the catch and the finish. Transition look for the Huskies. 4 of the 5 that are playing have scored, and the Huskies are out to a 9-2 lead, forcing the timeout from Coach Margenthaler. Huskies, good early signs here. They're 3 of 6 from the floor. They've hit a 3 so far. That game on Saturday, when they struggled going 5 of 30 from beyond the arc, they actually shot 60% on 2-point field goal attempts. They were 30 of 50 from inside the arc, despite just the 5 of 35 from outside the arc. So St. Cloud State get it done at the rim. The 1-3, that's Willard's bucket. Roberts, Donaldson, and now Taylor each have a bucket. And in the effort, assists going to Taylor and Roberts. Blocks for Willard and Taylor. And the Huskies up 9-2 out of the timeout. Tedford with it. Right side wing, just into the game, Malik Willingham, the older of the 2 Willinghams. Also out there, Harrison Brodus. He's a 6'1" freshman, so they've gone a little smaller, but they can attack the rim with this lineup. Tedford drives, he'll kick. Willingham for 3, right side, no good, off right side of the rim. Kramer taps the rebound out, tracked down by Brodus. Hold on. And they're going to reset the shot clock. So I believe the official looked up and thought that it was at 28. The shot clock went correct. Reset to 20, and so it's going to stay at 18. So just inadvertent here, first 3.5 minutes or so. Inbounds from Willingham. Goes to Tedford between the circles. Tedford driving. Kramer slipped inside, fronted by Luke Taylor. Ball poked away by Taylor. Up it goes to Roberts. To Donaldson in the lane, behind his back, and he stops. Lead behind Roberts. Roberts to a trailing Willard. Straight away, deep three. Put it up, nothing but the bottom of the net. Matthew Willard has hit both of his from deep, and the Huskies are up 12-2. 16 minutes to go in the first half. Much better start than they had at the Taylor Center all the way back in November. Kick goes to the left side. That's Stutley. Didn't like the shot. Pushes it right side, Brodus. Brodus drives, lead back behind Willingham. Willingham keeps the plant foot there. Now dribbles right side. Picked up by Donaldson. 10 on the timer. Starts to drive. Caleb high hand stays with him. Forced the tough fadeaway. And the teardrop by Willingham crawls over the rim. And it's 12-4. Pass ends up right side wing already for Anthony Roberts. Roberts going around a Taylor screen. Lead it back to Taylor. Gotta have it. Right wing. Put it up and knock it down. If he hits that, you gotta stay honest, and Anthony Roberts can have a freer lane to the bucket. Luke Taylor makes it 15-4. They know he can. That time he did. Ball kicked by Ryan Bagley. Stay at 22 seconds on the shot clock. Stays at 22. St. Cloud State with a 15-4 lead. Brodus trying to get it inbound. Bagley staying right there. Looked like he took a shove from Devontae Tedford right in front of the official. No whistle. Coach Reimer will make that case. Ball goes into the post. Back in for Stutley. Stutley using that shoulder. That's a family trade as Stutley got into the defender and finishes left side. 15-6. Huskies still up by 9. Left side wing it goes. Top of the key, Anthony Roberts pushes it over to the left side wing for Bagley. Bagley with the right hand dribble. All the way back near the timeline, guarded by Brodus. Crosses back behind his back. Bagley trying to ply his way inside. Brodus, good defense. Handoff with 10 on the timer, goes to Anthony Roberts. He drives, free throw line, got his man in the air, hesitates, put the jumper up from the free throw line, didn't get it to go. And the rebound tapped out by Luke Taylor. It'll be Maverick ball, 9-point Husky lead, 15-6. I'll tell you this, courtside, this is the loosest I've seen this Husky basketball men's team play in a long time. I mean, they're just here to have some fun. There's a lot of smiles. Yeah, they're up 9, so that works. But good things in the works mentally for this squad right now. Preferred Credit Inc., your partner in success and a proud supporter of Husky athletics. Go visit them at preferredcredit.com. Back to Hallenbeck after this. Huskies up 9, 15-6 with 14:37 to go in the first half. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant Lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Out of the media timeout, under 15, a drive and finish at the rim. Tedford misses, but right there, Tyrell Stutley for the putback. So St. Cloud State with the 15-8 lead now, up 7 with 14:15 to go. Huskies shooting well out of the gates. Top of the key, Anthony Roberts pushes it over right side wing to Bagley. Bagley up top to Willard. Willard starts to drive down towards the baseline with the left hand spinning, fading. Baseline jumper comes up short. The rebound pulled down by the Mavericks. 15-8, Huskies up by 7. He dropped back, a little bit of a zone look there, but kind of a matchup as the drive inside, layup missed. Rebound pulled down by the Huskies. Turned into an open look. Dan Geisler's out on the floor with the other 4 starters. He's out there for Luke Taylor. Right side wing, Roberts drives to the baseline, picked up down under there by Broadus. Draws a double, kick out, open 3, Bagley, knock it down! All right, shot-making Huskies. They're looking a little bit different tonight. 18-8 as they already have their 4th made 3 of the game. They only hit 5 in regulation plus 2 overtimes against Southwest. Right side wing, Devontae Tedford hands off to Broadus. Broadus up to Willingham. He'll drive right side, meets Geisler at the rim. Oh, Dan got up and they're going to call the foul. Coach Reimer didn't like it. That's an awful late whistle for moving into the guy. If he said it was so clearly moving in, whistle came awful late there. It's a 10-point lead, and Willingham's going to go to the free throw line. Willingham, first free throw, bounces off the back iron and down. Both teams defending well without fouling so far. That's 1 foul apiece now. Quincy Anderson's back into the game. The net on the other end of the floor was tangled. Ryan Bagley got down there and finished that one off.
I got 20.
Second free throw, nothing but net for Willingham. Cuts the lead to 8. St. Cloud stayed up 18-10 here early on. 13:05 to go. Bounce on the right side for Caleb Donaldson. Donaldson stops his dribble at the logo, needs help, and finally goes left side for Bagley. Gets it right back to go to the offense again with 13 on the timer. Bags. Make it Donaldson now. Backs his way in with 8 on the timer. Straight away, drives, splits 2 defenders, got to the rim and finishes softly off glass. Caleb Donaldson, quite the finish in traffic, puts the Huskies back up by 10. 11's been their largest lead. That was early at 15-4. Top of the key, Willingham, straightaway 3. He can't hit. Rebound pulled down by Matthew Willard. Up the floor already. Roberts in transition. He'll kick to the left corner. Donaldson open 3. Donaldson knocks it down. St. Cloud State with 5 in the first. It's 23-10. We're still outside of 12 minutes to go. Broadus, whoa, looked like he walked there at the top of the key, able to hang on to that pivot foot. Got it off to Willingham, back to Broadus, 3-pointer behind the screen. He can't hit it. Rebound pulled down by the Huskies. Quick up the floor, Donaldson. He'll attack left side, lead behind Roberts. Roberts to the left wing. Got it back up top to Bagley. Coach Reimer wanted that swing to come quickly. Now it's in the hands of Willard. Around a screen from Geisler. Back to Bags. Bags with 15 on the timer. Around a Geisler screen. Dan rolls down to screen for Roberts. Roberts doesn't pop. They go isolate for Roberts on the left. Crossing over in the lane to the rim. One-hand stop. 25-10. St. Cloud State by 15. And a smiling Anthony Roberts hits the last bucket with emphasis to put them up by their largest margin of the game. 11:41 to go. St. Cloud State with the lead, 25-10, as Anthony Roberts puts an exclamation mark on the first 9 minutes of this one. We pause. I know it's a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here as the Huskies have the 15-point edge. Meese Outlet of Watkins and St. Cloud is the largest Polaris dealership on earth, family owned and operated for over 75 years. See the entire inventory online at meeseoutlet.com. Proud supporters of Husky Athletics. 25-10, St. Cloud State with the 15-point lead, 11:41 remaining here in this first half. Not a conference game, so doesn't help or hinder anyone's attack towards the top 6 in their respective divisions. Both these teams with eyes on one of the 3 or 4 seeds, certainly, to try and host a first-round game in the NSIC tournament, with the 1 and 2 seeds maybe still out there. The 2 seeds certainly for the Huskies in the north with the way things are spaced out. Right side wing 3 for Broadus. Or excuse me, that was Willingham. Couldn't hit it. Tapped out. Side was screened off, but the Hallenbeck faithful on the far side didn't like the call. We'll go with them. But it'll be Maverick ball. 20 on the timer. Bagley going for that, battling with Kyrese Willingham under there. They say it went off Bagley. 15 on the timer. Top of the key, Willingham lobs to Kramer. Too much of that the first time they met. They rolled off Kramer. He was open and stuffs it down with a big 7-foot frame. Huskies by 13. 11 minutes to go. Bags slips it over the left side, high post for Donaldson. Donaldson holds it with the right hand, shoulder high. Pass over right side post for Roberts. Roberts top of the key, breaking down. Now pulls up, three-pointer off right side, no good. He's 0 for 2, the only guy not in on the three-pointer train so far. Leave behind, Willingham. Straightaway three, can't hit it. Rebound tapped out by Taylor, and the Huskies are going to get one back here. Huskies just going to stick with it. And now they're just going to get it inbounded. Incredulous look for Coach Taylor. I think it all comes out in the wash, right? Nobody was happy in red and black about the other one. Now the squad in the mostly gray uniforms for Mankato. An interesting look with the white numbers, purple and gold trim for their traditional colors. Defending the Huskies now with 12 on the timer. Huskies up 13. Taylor hands off. Bagley top of the key. Anderson on him over to Joe Mudemer. Mudemer with 6. Mudemer will drive in the lane to the free throw line. Back to Roberts. Roberts contested jumper, and Mudemer tries to put it on the rim. Couldn't get it to go. They'll let the rebound continue despite the clanging of the siren there for the shot clock violation. Ball goes into Kramer. He goes up too strong. Missed it. Rebound pulled down by the Huskies. Anthony Roberts providing the defense there. Over the top of Kelby Kramer. Under 10 to play. 25-12. Mudemer hesitates, drives, slips it back to Taylor. Taylor blocked late by Kramer. Just didn't get it up in time. Kramer was able to recover after he followed Mudemer to the baseline. Right side, open Broadus. Head fakes on a three. He drives, kick to Willingham. Willingham in the lane. The floater from the right elbow, no good. Rebound right to Mudemer. Up the floor it goes to Roberts. Roberts keeps it. He drives, bounce baseline to Donaldson. Donaldson amongst the trees, goes up, had it stripped away, got it back. Straight away Bagley, lets a guy fly by, puts up the three, can't hit it. Rebound pulled down by Quincy Anderson. Up and down the floor, these two top 4 teams with 60-plus field goals attempted per game. A lot of possessions out there. Anderson drives to the free throw line and knocks that one down. St. Cloud State 25-14 with the 11-point lead. Matthew Willard going to check back in. Huskies shooting 50%. Held the Mavericks just 6 of 22. Roberts from the baseline left. He'll kick across back to Donaldson. Donaldson drives off the three-point line. Kick it out Bagley. Bagley drives with 10 on the timer. Back through the low block left. Slip it to Taylor in the left corner. Back to Roberts. Roberts with the countdown on with 5. Slips it inside Taylor to the rim. Put it up. Couldn't get it to go. And they're going to say a foul as Luke Taylor will go to the free throw line. Luke tried to power up and jam it home. And that'll get us to immediate timeout. 8:50 to go. Free throws coming for Luke Taylor as the foul was whistled on Quincy Anderson of the Mavericks. St. Cloud State 25-14. They lead Minnesota State with 8:50 to go here in the first half. Don't forget, Husky fans, stop by the Red Barn Dairy Queen on your way to or from the game for your favorite ice cream snack. Red Barn Dairy Queen, located just off Highway 10 in St. Cloud. Proud sponsor of Huskies Athletics. Huskies by 11. 8:50 to go in the half. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most: people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Welcome those of you listening on the Varsity Network app as we made it through our technological issue. Glad to be with you, streaming every Husky basketball game home and away on the Varsity Network app. So if you usually just watch us at home via the NSIC network, as you are right now, great. Obviously, love to have the picture with the words too, but you can take us anywhere. When we're on the road, like the Huskies will be in 2 weeks, from Minot and Mary. Save the long trip for next to last. How about, huh? Luke Taylor out of the timeout with the free throw. Hits it. Makes it a 12-point Husky lead. It's the Varsity Network app. Look for it in the App Store or Google Play. Second free throw, no good for Luke. That was the Huskies' first trip to the line. Puts them up 26-14. St. Cloud State has charged up the leaderboard when it comes to free throws. They come into this week third in the conference at 77%. Kelby Kramer, top of the key with it, looking to distribute. Hands off, back to Tedford, the starter. Tedford drives down the lane, walled off by Mudimer. Kick it out, Broadus. Broadus crossing over on Matthew Willard. 9 on the timer. Broadus got inside, steps his way to the left side, lays it up and lays it in. Just kept working with that dribble down the left side of the lane. Finally got to the rim, 26-16. St. Cloud State with a 10-point lead. Bagley dribbles all the way down to the right side, guarded by Tedford. 20 on the timer, bounce pass into the right low block. That's Roberts. And backs it in, draws the double, and he's blocked. Willingham got up and blocked him. Takes a couple of inches on him, as Kyrie's Willingham is 6'5". Got the reach over the top of Ant as he tried to fade away. Quincy Anderson in the lane doing what he does, and Anderson got to the rim. Finished to make it 26-18. Huskies by 8. Caleb Donaldson's going to check back into the game. Right wing, Mudimer back up to the top of the key. Stepping back, guarded by Anderson. Got a lane around him, hesitates, now drives down the left side, got to the rim, laid it up, no good. Rebound Taylor. Taylor back to Mudimer, back to Taylor, middle of the lane, and he missed it from 6 feet. Taylor got the rebound, making Joe. Mudimer got the rebound. Back to Taylor, mid-post. Taylor draws a double, kicks to Willard. 14 on the fresh shot clock. Willard drives, free throw line. He'll go down the right side of the lane. Hesitates, up off glass, adjusts his shot, gets it to go. What a long day's journey to a bucket for that one. Huskies got the offensive board twice, couple of point blank misses, and then Willard finally finishes right side. Huskies up 10. Tedford drives, elbow lob, Kramer, slam it down. It's there all the time. And that's what we talked about. In my notes, I called it capture the flag defense, because you keep your opponent right just out of that area, right? Or capture, you just got to keep Kramer from rolling to the bucket like that. Easier said than done. That ball pressure helps. Don't let him make that pass. Huskies, though, up 8. Matthew Willard fading, baseline right, couldn't get it to go. Roberts tried to tap the rebound out, but it's secured by Broadus. Broadus will drive all the way. Nobody stop ball, kick right side. Anderson thought about the 3, goes left to Tedford. Tedford drives, mid-range jumper, high off glass, no good. Kramer taps the rebound, and a foul's going to be called as Kelby Kramer playing through that foul. And he was called, foul was called on Luke Taylor. Cam Alexander and Caleb Donaldson will check into this game. Mudimer and Ryan Bagley sits down for the first time. The Huskies have the top 3 players as far as minutes played in the NSIC. Lob goes to the high post left. Stutley right back down to Kramer, who slipped behind Taylor and lays it up and lays it in. High-low, going that quick. Huskies lost track of it. That is, of course, Roberts, Donaldson, and Bagley. And there's really no way around it at this point. They're just trying to dig deep. 6:12 to go. Matthew Willard around a high screen. Willard on the left side, back up top of the key. Donaldson back to Willard on the wing. Won't rattle home. Rebound tapped around and controlled by Anderson. Huskies empty on their last 2 trips, 28-22. It's a 6-point game. Under 6 to play in this first half. Anderson drives. Anderson slips it all the way across the floor, left corner. Stutley spins his way to the baseline. Somehow stayed in bounds. Threw it away to Cam Alexander. Cam's got the steal. Pushing up the floor right side. Lead behind Willard. Willard back to Taylor. Taylor goes left side. Over to Roberts. Roberts around a Taylor screen. Ball goes left wing. That's Donaldson. Donaldson, the slow right-hand dribble, back up to Alexander. Cam spins his way down from the free throw line. Blocked late by Kramer, who took it out of the air. Tried to go up over his head with the right hand, but Kramer, his long right hand, got there to change that. Drive, Willingham inside, tried to dump it to Kramer, and it's stolen by Donaldson. Both teams a little too high flying for their coaches' liking. Donaldson now settles it down on the right side wing. Puts his right palm down to the floor. Dan Geisler and Ryan Bagley will check into this game at the next whistle, which will likely bring the media timeout. 5:05 to go right now. Alexander, top of the key, looking to hand it off to Willard. Bounces its way to Matt. Matt, the look off. Matt tries to finish left hand and can't do it. A little too strong. Huskies 4 straight possessions without points. Loose ball. And a travel is going to be whistled on the Mavericks, and that's how we go to the media timeout. Before the ball came loose, Willingham traveled, and the Huskies will try and use the turnover to their advantage. 28-22, St. Cloud State leads it by 6, 4:53 to go in the first half. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
St. Cloud State leads at 28-22. They've had as large as a 15-point lead in this game. The three-point line a big part of it. Huskies 5 of 12 from deep. Their last 3 games, they've shot 20% from beyond the arc. And in each of those, they've only hit 5 total threes. So they're off to a great start. Still 5 minutes to go, just under, here in the first half, and they've already got their 5. Geisler, Roberts, Donaldson, Willard, Bagley on the floor for the Huskies. Tedford, Kramer, Willingham. Hopkins out on the floor for the Mavericks. Straightaway 3, no good for Matthew Willard. Rebound pulled down by Kramer. Who did I miss out there? Hopkins, Willingham, Stutley. Tedford with it now, trying to go around a Kelby Kramer screen. He got up, and he shoves it back down. Dan Geisler trying to get over there in front, couldn't do it. So that's 3 of those, all 6 points. Now 6 of the 8 for Kelby Kramer coming off that dunk. Geisler rolls after setting a screen for Donaldson, top of the key. 4-point game, 28-24. Willard trying to drive, looking for a back cut. Roberts peels it off instead. Ball goes to the right wing for Bagley. Bagley around a Geisler screen. Dan rolls, Bags keeps, tries to lob out, finds Donaldson. Donaldson to the elbow left. Donaldson puts up the jumper and rolls it home. Needed that. Huskies had gone 5 possessions without a bucket. Now back up by 6. Drive, Tedford got in the air, kicks it left corner. 3-ball open, no good. Hopkins after his own rebound, but Donaldson rips it away. Huskies get the stop, now a bucket to go back up by 8+. Donaldson hemmed in on the left side wing. Up it goes for Willard. Willard tracks it down at the logo. Matthew Willard goes out right side. Bagley drives to the free throw line. Everybody goes with him. Nobody rolled to help. All the defense went with him. And he peels it back out left wing. 10 on the timer. Donaldson from the corner. Donaldson with the right hand dribble. Slow playing it. 5. Kick out. Deep left wing 3. Bagley. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Ryan Bagley when they needed it. The triple goes down. It's 33-24. Huskies back up by 9. There's your 6. Finally, back over 5 for the first time in 3 games. Willingham, right side wing, drive to the baseline. Willingham dumps off to Kramer, stripped away! Bagley stripped it, and it goes off the Huskies. But that kept Kramer from going up and stuffing it down. Dan Geisler will sit. Luke Taylor checks in to try and deal with Kramer. Lob to him on the inbounds. He tracks it down at the elbow right. Hand off, Willingham, 3-ball, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hopkins. He'll drive and put it back up and in. Offensive glass, not a lot of that. Has hurt the Huskies so far. That is their 4th offensive rebound. Right side wing. Anthony Roberts driving to the free throw line, spinning his way to the right side, attacks on Kramer, picks up the foul. Can't finish, but will go to the free throw line. Huskies over 84% in their last 7 games as a team at the free throw line. They're 1 of 2 today. And in that stretch, too, they've been both out attempting and out making, or they have out attempted and outmade their opponents at the free throw line by 30+. As Ant hits the front end. There's been a lot of good, even in that stretch of games where the Huskies lost to Winona, Augie, and Wayne in a row, with the loss to Upper as well mixed in there. There's some positives brewing. They didn't shoot the ball too awful well. They got down early in those games. A handoff sends Tedford flying down the left side to finish. And it's 34-28, Huskies by 6. Mavericks had the same trouble with 3 of those same teams. They had an early losing skid as Coach Reimer wants to take a timeout with 2:05 to go. 30-second timeout, 23 on the timer. You look at the Mavericks, they won at home against Upper Iowa in their NSIC opener. 98-96 in overtime. After that was a 7-0 start to the season for the Mavericks. And then they went on that same gauntlet all on the road. Lost at Winona, lost at Augie, lost at Wayne. Not a lot of people that are going to come out of that stretch with a lot of wins. And the Mavericks also lost on another tough road trip. Going to Minot and Mary, got swept there. Their 2 North Division losses. But back to the point, free throws, sharing the basketball, some rebounding at times has still been there. Huskies trying to put everything together in this one with the shooting. Matthew Willard can't hit from the corner. 3-ball no good, and the rebound pulled down by Kramer. Under 2 minutes we go in half number 1, 34-28. Huskies up by 6. And on defense, high post left, it goes Stutley. Stutley drives just inside the free throw line. Huskies lost it, and he ends up with an open 15-footer and knocks it down. 4-point game, 95 seconds to go. Donaldson drives around the screen. Donaldson to the free throw line, kicks into the corner. Roberts drives out of the corner, spins his way to the low block left. He's open, comes up just short. Rebound, batted out, and they say it goes off the Huskies. 81 seconds left, first half. Huskies have led for this entire game. Never trailed after getting out to the early lead. Mavericks trying to come all the way back. The lead was 15 at one point. Into Stutley, low post right. Backing in on Anthony Roberts. Stays high. Stutley goes off glass and knocks it down. Maverick bench wanted the and one. 34-32. Roberts at the high post right. Over to Bagley. Under a minute to play. Huskies clinging to the 2-point lead. Bagley drives around a Taylor screen. Taylor rolls, slip it to him. Attacks on Kramer. Got up with the right hand over Kramer and knocks it in off glass. What a finish for Bagley against the 7-footer. Check that finish for Taylor against the 7-footer on the feed from Ryan Bagley. 36-32. Huskies up by 4 on defense. Tedford drives, kicks to the corner. Extra pass, left wing 3 up and no good. Rebound, Anderson flies in for it. He tries to go back up in traffic and he finishes. There's offensive glass for the second time in the last 2 minutes. That burns the Huskies. They get the final shot of the half though, up by 2. 15 seconds left. Donaldson just across the timeline, standing on the logo. Guarded by Anderson. In tight on him. Donaldson goes to the right wing. Donaldson crosses over. Donaldson, 2-point jumper. Buries in! Huskies by 4, courtesy of Caleb Donaldson on the pull-up. Hits it with a toe on the line, and it's 38-34. St. Cloud State never trailed in that first half, built a double-digit lead, and hang on to a 4-point lead at the break. 38-34. St. Cloud State leads Minnesota State. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
On the Huskies Sports Network from Learfield, this is Huskies basketball. Brought to you by Affinity Plus Federal Credit Union. Banking is what we do. People is who we are. Quick Trip. See you next time. Roto-Rooter. Trusted plumbing and water cleanup services at any hour, any day. And by Preferred One. Achieve your best health with Preferred One health plans for employers. Now, this is the Huskies Halftime Show.
(38-34) at the half. St. Cloud State in that first half shooting 43%, 6 of 15 from beyond the arc. They held Mankato to 0 of 10. You outscored a team by 18 at the three-point line. You better lead the game. 38-34. St. Cloud State does have the edge at the break. We'll get a full Franklin Outdoor box score coming your way, and take a look at what's coming up this weekend. I don't believe there's any other scores. Usually we would do that too at halftime, but nothing else going on in NSIC men's and women's basketball play that I'm aware of. And so that just means a full slate of action, hopefully, once we get to game day this weekend. Glad you're with us. 38-34, St. Cloud State has the lead at the break. On the other side, we'll get that Franklin Outdoor box score to you from half number one. Huskies, the 4-point lead. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please, drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
38-34 at the half. St. Cloud State leads Mankato by 4. There's a lot of good on this Franklin Outdoor box score. There's some that the Huskies mess around and don't clean up here in the second half, and things aren't going to go their way, namely rebounding. Huskies minus 11 on the glass, 26-11. When the Huskies get out-rebounded this season, they are 0-11. There's no two ways about it. When they get out-rebounded, it doesn't go well. They are getting out-rebounded by 11, including minus 4 on the offensive glass, and that has turned into a plus 10 in second chance points for Mankato. 14-4 they're outscoring the Huskies in second chance points. That wasn't a big issue early, but as Mankato sliced into that 15-point lead at one point for the Huskies, it became an issue in the second half. Second chance points, got to clean that up, and it starts on the glass. Points in the paint also shifting the Mavericks' way, 30-14, and that is how they're overcoming the +6 made threes, plus 18 points from beyond the arc that the Huskies have on them. Huskies are 6 of 15 from deep, 2 of 4 at the free throw line, 15 of 35 for the game, that's 43%. Mavericks 0 of 10 from deep, 2 of 2 at the free throw line, and 16 of 37 from the floor, that's 43%. Leading scorer, the only double-figure scorer in the first half, Caleb Donaldson for the Huskies. He has 5 of 5 from the floor, including 1 of 1 from beyond the arc. 8 points for Matthew Willard, 8 for Luke Taylor, 6 for Ryan Bagley, 5 points for Anthony Roberts, but he also has 5 assists out of that first half. 5 of the 7 St. Cloud State assists belong to Anthony Roberts. They have assisted on 7 of their 15 made field goals. Huskies did not turn it over in that first half, which is sparkling. Again, that goes to the good on this Franklin Outdoor Box score. Huskies 0 turnovers. They forced 3 from Mankato in that first half, so they are +3, 3-0 in the points off turnovers in half number 1. Scoring for the Mavericks, Tyrell Stutley with 8 points, Kelby Kramer with 8 points, 6 for Quincy Anderson, 4 for Devontae Tedford, 4 for Malik Willingham, 2 for Sean Hopkins, and 2 for Harrison Broadus. Kyrese Willingham missed the only shot he took. Both of these teams only going 8 deep in that first half. Bench scoring goes the way of the Mavericks, 6-0, as the Huskies got an 0 for 3 combined effort between Dan Geisler, Joe Mutimer, and Cam Alexander in that first half. 38-34, we'll preview the upcoming weekend of Husky basketball next. Huskies lead it at the half, 38-34. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most: people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
St. Cloud State will be back here inside Hallenbeck Hall this weekend for 2. Both teams scheduled to be in action against Northern State and MSU Moorhead. Northern State first up on Friday night. 5:30 tip-off of the women's basketball game as they try to continue their electric start to the season as they are in first place in the NSIC North. They are 9-0 here at home at Hallenbeck Hall this season. Best start ever in the NSIC era to a home schedule, and they'll try to keep that rolling against Northern State and then parlay whatever happens Friday into a Saturday matchup with MSU Moorhead. Men's game to follow sometime around 7:30 on Friday, and then they'll do it again 3:30, 5:30 against Moorhead on Saturday. Huskies up 4 at the break. Before we have half number 2, we'll talk with associate head coach Chad Welk after this. 38-34, Huskies lead. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail. Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most: people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all competitive divisions. Follow your favorite team's progress as seasonal standings are announced at L Directors Cup on Twitter and online at directorscup.org. The crowning achievement in college athletics.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in Orthopedic Surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
At the half, getting ready to start half number 2. Huskies have a 4-point lead, 38-34. Associate head coach Chad Welk joining us. And, well, first off, you hit some shots, and that makes everything a little better, right? I mean, 6 threes made in that one. It's been a while since you hit that many in a game. What do you like about the offense on that end of the floor?
This last game, 1 of 18 or whatever it was in the second half in overtime, so it was nice to see a couple go through.
And you look at defensively, they're going to try to attack the rim, obviously exploit the 7-footer. What needs to happen in half number 2 that was going on earlier to help hold them down?
Well, we were doing a better job on the glass early. I mean, we outscored 14-4 on second chance points in that half. We were missing some box outs, letting some guys run free, and we can't have that. Those guys are good enough around the rim that they're athletic enough that they're going to keep stuff alive and score those buckets. So,
you guys happy to be playing this game, obviously, just because you got to reschedule it. It's a weird day on a Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
The guys feel loose, though, right? I mean, before the game, is that something you guys talked about, or is that just how you got to approach it at this point?
Well, I mean, it's just like, we're happy to play. We're happy to be here. You know, it's just one of those things. I mean, this is a practice time for us anyway, so it kind of just slotted in at the right time. So, I mean, it's odd playing at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday in front of nobody, but I'm glad for the people that are here, that's for sure. So.
Absolutely. We're getting a show. Good luck in the second half. Associate head coach Chad Welk joining us. I'm saying it's notable that I don't know if I've seen Coach Reimer smile as much as he did right before a game as he was doing before this one. I mean, whatever. It's Tuesday. 38-34. It's Tuesday. You're playing, one of your biggest rivals. Why not? Let's just smile. Huskies can go out, leave it all out there, and try and come up with a confidence-boosting win. Obviously, you're playing, so you're playing. But there's no conference implications. Years past, these teams could be fighting for positioning in the regional rankings. This would be a regional game. It is a regional game, but 12-6 for the Mavericks, 9-11 for the Huskies. An at-large bid is not in the offing. That's not breaking any hearts or breaking any ground there for either one of these teams down the road. But pride, want to, everything on the line for these teams. And yeah, there's a smattering of fans here. It's going to be tough for people on a Tuesday afternoon to get here. Heck, I was rolling in here close to pregame start time, so people have stuff they're doing. But now what we're doing is watching a great effort and a great performance between two teams. And we start the second half with the Huskies with the basketball, attacking left to right. Donaldson, Roberts, Bagley, Willard, and Taylor out on the floor. Same five starters the other way too. Anderson, Tenford, Hopkins, Stutley, and Kramer. 7 on the timer. Willard drives, goes high off glass left side to beat Kramer and finishes. Matthew Willard, knack for finishing around the rim. He's the second player to double figures with 10. As he's got 10 in this game, the first half plus 40 seconds. Top of the key, Hopkins, he'll hand off, motion game outside the three-point line, finds a wide open Stutley, right wing for three, and he buries it. They're first, they're 1 of 11, and that was too wide open. It's a three-point game, 40-37. They start hitting shots. All right, see what happens. Huskies have to clean up that glass. Kick out three to answer for Taylor, no good. Donaldson, though, again with the putback flush. Two hands up high, down through the net. 13 for Donaldson. Two of those in this game. It's a 5-point Husky lead. Anderson the three. Anderson can't hit. Rebound Roberts. Looking to push up the floor. He's turned away quickly by Hopkins. Good transition defense to stop ball there for Hopkins. Poked out. And it will be Husky basketball.
Sideline two. Sideline two.
Donaldson to inbound it. Bagley calls the play. Huskies get set. Goes up to Willard at the logo. Back to Donaldson. On the wing, looking for a Taylor screen. Around the screen, handoff, top of the key. Matthew Willard, open three, nothing but the bottom of the net. He's got 5.5. The Huskies have an 8-point lead. Oh, if he just starts heating up and stays locked in the rest of the way here, Katie barred the door for what this Husky offense can do. Layup, squishes between the rim and the backboard. Turns into be a jump ball, so it'll be Maverick ball with 21 on the timer. Well, that's the thing with Matthew Willard, right? The difference needs to be that it goes through the net. He doesn't need a lot of extra space to get those shots up. And that one coming flying around, not really set, and he buried it there on the screening action top of the key. Devontae Tedford, the 2-point answer. Tedford, the 2-point answer. In the lane, knocks it down. 6-point Husky lead, 45-39, under 18 to play here in this first half. Roberts drives right side over Kramer, too high off glass and too strong. And the rebound pulled down by the Mavericks. You can't always get it up and over 7 feet. You seldom can. The Huskies, though, have done it a couple of times in this game. As Anderson drives, doesn't finish, but a whistle and a foul. They'll go to the free throw line. It's called on Taylor, his second. Huskies, just their third team foul. Only 6 combined fouls whistled in this game. Officials letting them go here. Anderson short on the first. His first free throw attempts in the first half. He went too long, but got the friendly shooter's bounce off the back iron. Ended up adjusting and netting the second. We'll see what he does here in a 6-point game. Lefty, free throw, rattles out. So he goes 0 for 2. 6-point Husky lead. Points left at the free throw line there for the Mavericks. Bagley drives left side. Picked up over there by Tedford. Stays right with him. Bagley keeps it. Top of the key, Taylor. Taylor to the right side wing. Taylor to Donaldson. Donaldson free throw line to a trailing Willard. Willard hangs from 6 on the rim. No good. Rebound Anderson pulls it down. 45-39. Anderson blows by left side into Taylor. Goes down, but Anderson finishes over the top. No whistle. 45-41. 7 minutes to go. I believe Coach Reimer said no more floaters to Matthew Willard. As Anthony Roberts drives his way down the lane. Can't finish. Rebound. Out it goes. Tedford up to Anderson. Anderson back to Tedford. Guarded by Bagley. Kramer sort of sets a screen. Rolls to the bucket. Dunks it home. 45-43. 2-point game. It was a 4-point lead for the Huskies at the half. Outscored 9-7 here in half number 2. Donaldson to the top of the key. Over to Bagley, right wing, lob underneath. Roberts gets it on the baseline. Now it's loose on the floor, and a tie-up. That'll be possession arrow Huskies on the jump. Ended up in the hands of Hopkins. He was pleading to just get the possession. Stay with the Huskies, though, with 10 on the timer. 16:29 remaining in the second half. Nip and tuck game. Bagley lobs it right side wing. That's Taylor. Taylor handoff back to Bagley in the lane. Bagley slices through to the right side, lays it up and lays it in. 8 for Bags. 47-43. Coach Reimer takes the timeout, and it will become a full timeout. First called timeout in the second half becomes the media break. 47-43. Huskies by 4. 16:23 to go. They'll be on defense when we come back. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Mike like Bryant, and I'm driving my car safely and legally communicating on my phone. Minnesota law allows a driver to use their cell phone to make calls, text, listen to music or podcasts, and get directions by voice command or single-touch activation without holding your phone. Violations are very expensive.
The National Safety Council reports that cell phone use while driving leads to 1.6 million crashes per year, and nearly 400,000 injuries are caused by texting and driving. Not surprising, since 4 seconds with your eyes off the road is like driving the length of a football field blindfolded. And research shows that just 2 seconds increases the risk of an accident up to 24 times. Texting may only take a second, but it can end your life or ruin it forever. Please drive safely and stay alive.
Find Bradshaw and Bryant, personal injury attorneys at minnesotapersonalinjury.com.
Bradshaw and Bryant.
Husky fans, Shields right there with you, right there in the Crossroads Mall, your spot for all your St. Cloud State gear. And a proud supporter of Husky athletics. Visit Shields today. Don't forget, you can follow the Huskies, all your favorite teams, on social media. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. Follow them for your chance to win prizes and stay current with your favorite SCSU athletic teams. Yeah. 47-43. Waiting for that Coach Reimer men's basketball Instagram takeover someday in the spring or summer. Probably keep waiting for that. Top of the key. Tedford with it for the Mavericks. Huskies jump out on the double team. Matthew Willard nearly got there for the steal. Top of the key. 12 on the timer. Over to the left. Drive. Hopkins inside. He's fouled. Huskies were drawing that to get the double team and then take away that pass across the court to the top of the key. And Matthew Willard just out of the reach. Half a step late there. It's a tough game to play. I mean, you can't completely vacate the lane. Can't go too early. Discourage the pass completely. Maybe leave somebody open going to the back door. That's why Coach Reimer wanted that timeout. Get him on the same page for that, as Hopkins can't hit the free throw. The 6'4" sophomore can't knock it down. They are just 2 of 5 now from the free throw line. The Huskies are 2 of 4. Second one in a 4-point game goes down. So the 1 of 2 trip. Huskies up by 3, 47-44. Bagley at the timeline, guarded closely by Tedford. Dribbles to the right side wing. He looks to bounce it over across the lane, and Tedford poked it away and off of Bagley. And that is just the Huskies' second turnover of this game. It's another stat that both these teams are doing a good job at today. 5 combined turnovers, 2 now for the Huskies, 3 for the Mavericks. 47-44, 1 possession game right now with the Huskies on defense. Tedford driving, use the elbow a little bit to clear some space, not a lot. Finds Anderson around a screen for 3. Out back line, no long rebound, no good. Rebound tapped out to the Mavericks. Back to Anderson, 19 on the timer. Huskies give up another offensive board as Anderson drives down left side. Challenged by Taylor, who blocks it at the rim. Luke Taylor turns him away, takes the loose ball. Out to Donaldson, Donaldson to Roberts. Roberts to the left angle. That's Willard, steps to the wing for 3, halfway down and out. Rebound controlled by the Mavericks. Heartbreak after the defensive stop had the open Willard look. Kick to the corner, lob to Kramer at the rim, and he pushes it in. 1-point game, 47-46. Huskies up 1. Bagley, the right side wing, under 15 we go. Bags guarded by Tedford. Back to the logo it goes for Roberts. Roberts picked up there by Stutley. Down low it goes, one-on-one. Donaldson kicks out of the post to an open Willard. Catch and shoot, left side 3, that one's short. Rebound pulled down by the Mavericks. Taken away by Anthony Roberts. And eventually the whistle comes. Roberts was fouled as he got way up at midcourt to take that pass away. And the whistle comes for the foul on the Mavericks, and it'll be Husky ball out of the media timeout. Anthony Roberts just took that one in mid-flight and took it away, and then was fouled by Hopkins. break on the floor. 47-46. Huskies up by 1 with the ball when we come back. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Everyone's energized by the action and drive of the right play. Preferred One has the right moves, too, with major scoring opportunities. For 30 years, Preferred One has provided employee health benefits to large and small companies throughout Husky Nation. Achieving your best health is easy and accessible with Preferred One. We offer top physicians and clinics when and where you need them. 100% preventative coverage, gym discounts, and convenient online care. Need an assist? Call your insurance broker or visit preferredone.com. Preferred One, a proud sponsor of Husky Athletics.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
Preferred Credit Inc., your partner in success and a proud supporter of Husky Athletics. Visit them today at preferredcredit.com. 47-46, Huskies 1 point lead in the ball. Take it out shy of midcourt, near side. After the foul whistled on Hopkins, his first. Foul trouble likely not going to be an issue in this game, as we have a hacking 14 minutes here. Huskies to the right wing with Luke Taylor. Taylor, top of the key for Anthony Roberts. He spins around his defender, down the lane, rises and stuffs it home with 2 hands. Felt the over pursuit on his back hip and just sprinted down the left side of the lane. And rises and finish in a way few can. Top of the key, Willingham got it over to Brodus. Brodus hand it back to Tedford. Tedford drives. Tedford fades, can't hit in the lane with the right hand. Coach Reimer asking for the push-off as Bagley drives all the way. Bagley draws Stutley down the lane left side, peels it back out. Huskies got the stop. They're up by 3. 49-46. Baggs stopped his dribble. Down low it goes. Donaldson. No big man out there now. Kick out. Taylor, wing 3 right. Put it up, knock it down. Luke Taylor's second. He's got 11. Back to double figures. Luke, his 4th double-figure game. They've all come in his starts this season. Puts the Huskies back up by 6, 52-46. Top of the key, Malik Willingham drives down, stripped away late, and they're going to say a foul going up. 13-11. Willingham's going to go to the free throw line, but the Mavericks today are 2 of 4. Huskies up by 6, 52-46. They still have held the Mavericks at arm's length throughout this game after taking the early lead, led by 4 at the half. Willingham drops the first free throw home with 13-11 to go. Huskies and Mavericks first met in the second game of the 1923-24 season. Willingham's second is no good. Rebound tracked down by Luke Taylor. They've played every season since then except for 5, including last year's. Anthony Roberts driving in, had it poked away and loses it. 3rd turnover for the Huskies. Up by 5 after the missed free throw, the 1 of 2 trip. Now they're on defense. Willingham drives around a Stutley screen, slips to top of the key. Drive inside, Tedford. He goes to the corner. Willingham left side 3, and he rattles it home. Turnover to a 3-pointer, and it's a 2-point lead. 52-50. Donaldson, near side. Guarded by Tedford. He'll be picked up by Stutley. Donaldson, right wing, slips it around to the left side for Roberts. Roberts to a cutting Bagley, who will lay it up and lay it in. More over pursuit, no help on the back end. Huskies are up 4. Go to work around the rim with Kelby Kramer on the bench. Tedford, top of the key, to the elbow, bounce pass inside. Stutley in deep, he lays it up and lays it in. Both teams cutting well without the basketball. Roberts up the floor, corner 3, left side. Willard put it up off back iron, no good. Rebound, Donaldson had position, thought he had his arm hooked right there, and they wouldn't blow the whistle. Down the floor go the Mavericks, inside Stutley, front of the rim, no good. Willingham the putback, and he ties the game at 54. 11:45 to go. Huskies with the basketball. Donaldson didn't get across. That's a 10-second as Donaldson was taking his time, calling out the play, and stepped across just a shade late. So the Huskies turn it over. Coach Reimer points to his head.
You got 33.
Had a handoff back there.
5 red.
And that threw off the timing of Caleb Donaldson. He got the ball with just about 5 seconds left. And it'll be 20 on the shot clock because the possession starts in the backcourt, which is a quirky rule that most officials have agreed on, but some have been a little wishy-washy on. But it will be 20 on the timer. Mavericks with Willingham driving, kicking back, top of the key. Willingham to Willingham. That's Kyrie's for 3, and there's a lead for the Mavericks for the first time. Turnover to a three-pointer for the second time in this half. 57-54. Bagley drives on Kramer. Down to the right side. Kramer, the shot blocker, turns him away. Kramer shaking his head as Bagley keeps him, shoots it over the top. Too strong. Rebound, Moonimer underneath. Joe tracks it down. Kick it out, Roberts, straightaway 3. And puts it up and knocks it down. Tie game at 57. Their own offensive glass to a triple. 11 minutes to go. Huskies need the defensive stop again as we're knotted up. Anthony Roberts has 13. Make it 10, excuse me. Kramer inside, fouled by Moonimer going up, and Joe got way up there to foul him and keep him from the easy 2 and send him to the free throw line. Husky women's basketball team opposite end of the floor wanted the block there for Moonimer. And Joe's just making sure that he doesn't get dunked on there by Kramer, so he'll take it.
Go 5 out. 5 out weed.
Tie game, 57 apiece. Mavericks took their first lead of this game at 57-54 off a made 3. Kramer at the free throw line, 23%, 7 of 26. He doesn't have the ball long enough to get fouled much. A lot of dunks, a lot of one-step up and in. So good play by Joe. Second one is good. A little Parker Fox effect right there. Terrible free throw shooter, hits him against the Huskies. 58-57. Donaldson drives, hands off. Top of the key, Roberts to Moonimer. Moonimer bounces it to Donaldson. It's stolen away. Stolen away by Anderson. He'll get up and jam it home. 3-point lead again for the Mavericks. Huskies, no turnovers in the first half. A little sloppy with the ball at times in the second half. And they have 5 turnovers in half number 2. Down by 3, 60-57, long way to go. Donaldson starts to turn the corner, crosses over, kick out Moonimer. Moonimer drives to the free throw line. Back to Donaldson. Donaldson corner 3 in front of the bench. Matthew Willard just short. Got to follow the shot as it bounded right along the baseline towards him as it came up short. Huskies down 3 and on defense.
Come on, Wade. Come on, Wade.
60-57. 10 minutes to go. Kramer holds it, high post right, bounces it once over to Brodus. Brodus drives. Pushed into the corner, back out to Willingham. 10 on the timer. Under 10 we go in this game. Willingham drives to the left elbow. Back out Brodus. Brodus for 3, knocks it down. 6-point lead for the Mavericks, 63-57. Huskies need a bucket in a big way right now. And Brian Bagley is knocked down, and they're going to call a flop on Bags. Bumped into by Quincy Anderson, and that gets us to the media timeout. There was definite contact, and it'll go to the media timeout. It'll be Husky basketball. Quincy Anderson got into him with the shoulder. Bags might have embellished a little, but there is a foul. And that's what Coach Reimer's trying to get across to the official who made the call. 63-57, Huskies down by 6, media timeout under 10. 9:42 to go. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappie, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Here at St. Cloud Orthopedics, we continue to be honored to serve the community we proudly call home with premium specialty orthopedic care. And we've been recognized as Minnesota's best, winning the Gold Award in orthopedic surgery in the 2021 Star Tribune Reader's Choice Awards. Thank you to those who nominated and voted for us. And more importantly, thank you for choosing us to help you live better. For only the best in orthopedic care for all bones, joints, and muscles in the body, ask for St. Cloud Orthopedics.
63-57, St. Cloud State down by 6. They never trailed in this game until the second half. Brian Bagley talking to one of the officials. It'll be Husky basketball after the flop warning. That's Coach Reimer's point. Not that maybe Bags didn't embellish a little bit, but there's contact. So how's it a flop? I had this discussion on Saturday too. Facing a 6'6", 255-pound guy and absorbing contact, how do you flop? Matthew Willert drives baseline, got to the rim, couldn't hit it. Rebound, Luke Taylor underneath, and he gets it to go with Kramer's hand stuffed up through the rim. That was going to be points anyway. 63-59. Huskies down by 4 and on defense. 9:20 to go. Kramer, high post, spins, bounces to Anderson. Anderson nearly falls but hangs on to the pivot foot. Bounces it left side wing to Malik Willingham. He'll cross over down the lane, got in the air, skips it back out. Broadus for 3, can't hit it. Rebound, Kramer had it tapped away into the arms of Donaldson. Caleb pushes up the floor after the stop. Huskies down by 4 with 9 minutes to go. Meeting 188 in a 4-point game right now, under 9 to play. Donaldson drives, make it. Roberts to the reverse, no good. Rebound tapped out, and nobody saw it. Let's see, it's going to be Husky ball. Woo! None of the 3 officials saw it. I saw Bagley touch it last. There could have been something along the baseline. 20 on the timer. So the Huskies will take it. Out of bounds, far side in front of section 114. Ball comes up to Roberts. Coach Reimer gets the play call in. As it goes to Bags. Down by 4, 63-59. Broadus knocking it away from Ryan Bagley. Broadus up the floor, finds Willingham. Back to Broadus, layup, too strong. Rebound, Taylor takes it away. Huskies dodge a bullet on their 6th turnover of the half. Up the floor, Donaldson in the lane, can't finish the jam, and the loose ball comes to the Mavericks. Huskies wanted contact, didn't get the call. Still down by 4. Ball on the right side, pushed to Willingham. Willingham out to the left, haven't been a lot of calls all night long either way. Anderson slips it out and open. Malik Willingham for 3, and he buries it. 66-59, largest lead of the game for the Mavericks, up by 7. Donaldson around a high screen. Caleb, left side. Willard, need it. Off back iron, no good. Rebound pulled down by Anderson. Down 7 with 8 to play. 66-59. Anderson blows by, got to the rim, and lays it in. Coach Reimer wants the timeout. Down by 9, 68-59. Mavericks outscoring the Huskies 34-21 in the half to take the 9-point lead. Quincy Anderson with the double-double, 12 points and 12 rebounds. And St. Cloud State finds themselves down 68-59 with 7:52 to go. We'll pause. It's a full timeout on the floor from Hallebeck. St. Cloud State trailing by 9. 7:52 to go. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
These lakes hold a lot of stories, and all of them get better every time they're told. Because you've got 40-inch gators out there, giant lakers, crappies, sunnies, and walleye. So many walleye. Whatever you're after under the ice, Shields has what you need. Shields in-store and online at shields.com. Get ready. The ice is calling.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most: people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
St. Cloud State with the basketball, but down by 9, 7:52 to go in this game. Not done yet. They had a 15-point lead in the first half. The Mavericks had whittled down. It was very early on, 25-10. Mavericks in this second half shooting 62%, including 5 of 8 from beyond the arc, outscoring the Huskies by 6 out there. Donaldson drives, leaves to Taylor. Taylor has one of the 2 made threes in this second half. He hands off top of the key to Roberts. Roberts over to Willard. Willard holds it high above his head, drives around a Taylor screen. Luke rolls. No Kramer out there right now down in the middle. Huskies can attack inside if they want. Instead, catch and shoot. Right wing 3, buried by Matthew Willard. 68-62. His first of the second half. St. Cloud State down by 6 and on defense. 7:15 to go. Open Malik Willingham right in front of his own bench. A deep three. Huskies will live with that. Rebound, Luke Taylor. Up the floor, Bagley. Blows by Willingham. Gets to the rim. Lays it up and lays it in. 68-64. 5-0 sprint for the Huskies, down by 4. Under 7 minutes to play. 68-64. Job by Baggs, make him stop ball. 2-3 Husky defense coming out. Rebound, or rather Anderson, thought about the three, skips it around. Stutley has it baseline, kick out Anderson again. Deep three, put it up, off back iron, no good. Rebound, Taylor keeps it alive and he is fouled. Foul called on Stutley. So it'll be Husky ball, that's the 3rd Maverick foul. Making him shoot over that zone. And the Huskies rebounding. Not great in this one. They've been out rebounded by 9 overall, -3 at the offensive side. That's now -8 overall, 38-30. 68-64, down by 4. Willard, right side, goes around Bagley to the free throw line, back to Roberts. Ant to the corner left for Taylor, back to Roberts. 15 on the timer, 6:25 to go in the game. Roberts breaks down off the dribble, spins inside on Willingham, got to the rim, high off glass, won't call down. Rebound pulled down by the Mavericks. Down by 4, 68-64. Willingham feels it out, turns off the transition, pushes it left side Tedford, back up top Willingham, into the post. Malik to Kyrese, now to the baseline, back out Kyrese Willingham, over to Malik Willingham, this time a manageable three and he buries it. Last 3 made buckets for the Mavericks, 3-pointers, and they're up by 7, 71-64, under 6 to play. Huskies need another answer right here, doesn't have to be a 3. No desperation yet as the ball poked away from Willard. A 7th turnover this half. Up to Stutley. Stutley missed it, but a foul whistled as Willard went for the block. Got him on the right arm. Stutley goes to the free throw line. Got as close as 4. Big triple. 6 in the second half for the Mavericks after they went 0 of 10 in half number 1. 6 of 11 in the second. Left-handed shooting Stutley, the redshirt freshman, knocks it down. Stutley 57% at the free throw line. Came in 20 of 35. So we've had a 28% shooter, 27% free throw shooter knock one down. Now a 57% free throw shooter has knocked one down. Shoulder size for Stutley on the second, and he knocks them both down. Clutch free throws for the redshirt freshman. Up by 8. Excuse me, up by 9 again. 73-64. Bagley near the timeline. Hands it off there, slips it left side to Willard. Willard, keep away from Willingham. Goes back up top of the key. Taylor, handoff, Donaldson to Willard. Willard drives down to the elbow right, put up the shot. They say no shot. Be the 3rd foul on the Mavericks. 5:25 to go. 12 on the timer for the Huskies. Down by 9 again, matches their largest deficit. Bagley to inbound. Lobs it up Taylor. Little too strong. Back up top of the key to Roberts after Luke tracked it down. Trying to get Donaldson inside, instead out to Taylor for 3. Nothing but the bottom of the net. Luke Taylor's 3rd puts the Huskies back down by 6. 73-67. One of those stops and runouts here. Get back down to 4. Top of the key, Tedford against that 2-3 Husky zone. In the middle, poked away. Donaldson has it. Push up the floor. Donaldson will peel it out. Willard's back behind him as we go under 5 to play. Huskies settle it in. 22 on the timer. Caleb drives defense off to the free throw line. Can't hit the jumper. It was there. 73-67, down by 6 with 4:45 to go. Tedford between the circles, goes left side. Huskies stay 2-3 zone with Roberts in the middle. Goes to the middle for Stutley. Starts to drive, nearly poked away. Stops his dribble, right elbow. Kick it back out Anderson. He drives, picked up by Roberts. Back to the top. Willingham for 3. Rattle halfway down and out. Rebound taken away by the big man Kramer. Back out it goes. Anderson for 3, no good. This time Matthew Willard on the board. Eventually got the stop. Down by 6, 73-67. Baseline. Drive for Donaldson, kick out Bagley. Bagley with a hand on his hip the whole way down, and finally they call the foul. Not sure why it takes so long. Basically had his hand in his pocket all the way down the lane, and we'll get immediate timeout. 4th foul on the Mavericks, 73-67, 6-point deficit. St. Cloud State trails with 4:11 to go. This is Husky basketball from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not losing sight of what matters most: people. At North Risk Partners, service to our clients, each other, and our local communities continues to be an important part of who we are. North Risk Partners, large enough to give you options, small enough to be local. Learn more at northriskpartners.com.
Whether it's the fresh powder of a winter wonderland or the dirt of a scenic summer trail, Mies Outland has you covered for every season. Stop in today and check out the all-new lineup of Polaris snowmobiles, ATVs, and side-by-sides. From the rough and tough Ranger to the trail-taming Indy XC, you'll find your perfect fit and exceptional service at Mies Outland. It's the reason they are Minnesota's power sports superstore. Mies Outland, Highway 55 in Watkins, Highway 10 in St. Cloud, and online at MiesOutland.com. Warning, always wear a helmet and other safety apparel. Never drink and ride.
It's a new season. Get ready for more men's and women's college sports excellence. Trophies will be awarded in June to schools who take the top spot in the 2021-22 Learfield Directors Cup. The premier award recognizes one winning institution in all.
St. Cloud State down by 6 with the basketball. Here with 4:11 remaining. That's your final media timeout. So St. Cloud State with the ball under their own bucket, 20 on the timer. After the foul call, that was the 4th on the Mavericks, 5 on the Huskies. 1 timeout left for the Huskies, 2 for the Mavericks. Bagley driving from the left side wing, around a Willard screen. Peels it out with 12 on the timer. Backed out, guarded by Willingham. High post right for Anthony Roberts. Roberts over to Taylor. Taylor on the wing. Taylor to deep 3 over Kramer. Put it up. Off back iron, no good. Rebound underneath for Matthew Willard. He's got it. Bounces it to Donaldson. Donaldson backing his way into the baseline to the rim. Lay it up and lay it in. Good spin to the left. And a finish away from Kramer for Donaldson. 4-point game, 73-69, 3:40 to go. Huskies still in that 2-3 zone. Donaldson, Bagley up top, following the ball around the perimeter. Now it's inside Willingham. Make it Stutley driving. Off back iron, no good. Rebound, Matthew Willard. Willard pulls down his 7th board of the night. Up ahead, Donaldson flying high, and he'll finish in transition. 2-point game. Huskies the stop in the bucket. It's 73-71. 3:15 to go. Long way to go. More stops needed. Ball reverses. Roberts had an eye on it. Makes its way to Anderson. Up top, Broadus. Broadus left side, Willingham. Force him off the 3-point line. Into a floater on the baseline, and he knocks it down. 3 minutes left, down 4. 75-71. Roberts straight down the middle of the floor. Around a Taylor screen at the high post. Step back, 3 straight away. Comes up short, long rebound. Mavericks pull it down. Ant can't buy a triple over his last 3 games. 75-71, 4-point game with 2:40 to go. Willingham drives to the right elbow, looks off the pass, flips it back out Anderson. Anderson with 18 on the timer. Backs it out, guarded by Donaldson. Avoids the Kramer screen. Anderson, cross-court pass. Extra pass up top, Broadus. Broadus drive, put up the tough right-handed floater and finishes. 4-0 run for the Mavericks. They're back up by 6. 77-71, 2:20 to go. Bagley starts to drive, stops his dribble, lobbed underneath and stolen away by Anderson. Huskies' 8th turnover of the second half. Up the floor, Willingham, blocked by Roberts! Anthony took it away, a loose ball to the Mavericks. Stutley had it, Anthony took it away again! Stolen away from Stutley. Down 6 with 2 minutes to go. Over to Donaldson on the left wing, backing his way in on Anderson. Kick out, Taylor, straight away 3, nothing but the bottom of the net. 3-point, 1-possession game, 77-74, minute 54 to go, and a timeout for the Huskies. Big shot, Luke Taylor. That's his 4th of the game. As Taylor has a career high in 3s in a single game. Came in 9 of 26. He's 4 of 8 tonight, and he makes it a 1-possession game. 77-74. First horn, teams stay in their huddles. These two teams battling it out, separated by 11 games over nearly 100 years. And almost that many seasons. We've told you only 5 seasons since the 23-24 campaign. The Huskies and Mavericks have not squared off. One of those was last year. 37 more matchups head-to-head than any other opponent. The Huskies 99-88 overall. Mavericks, though, have won 7 of the last 10, including that one in November at the Taylor Center. 77-74. Mavericks with the basketball, under 2 minutes to play. Broadus straight up the middle of the floor, goes around a Kramer screen. He moves every time someone comes near him. Left side wing. Malik Willingham goes to the right side for Anderson. Anderson on the right hip, now hands off Broadus. 12 on the timer. Broadus has it, top of the key. Anthony nearly had the steal. Goes over to Anderson. 90 seconds left. Broadus with 6. Broadus to Anderson. Jumper, right wing. Can't knock it down. Long rebound. Broadus tracks it down on the baseline. Saves it inbounds to Willingham.
All right.
15 on the timer. 1 possession game. Underneath. Stutley on Taylor. Taylor, piece of the block, but it's knocked in by Kramer.
Timeout, White.
Timeout for the Mavericks. Kelby Kramer got up high and lobbed it home after the partial block on the attempt from Stutley, and he makes it a 5-point game, 79-74 with 1:14 to go. So the Mavericks call a timeout. They've got 1 left.
All they want is a 30. That's all they're going to get.
And it'll be a 30-second timeout. Huskies have led most of this game. Led at the half by 4. But the Mavericks, the second half, 6 of 14 from deep. Huskies have matched them with 6 made threes of their own, but St. Cloud State out-rebounded in the game by 12. Second chance points, including that last bucket there, -7. Points in the paint, -18. Huskies didn't give up any points off turnovers, didn't turn it over in the first half, have turned it over 8 times, and that's led to 10 points for the Mavericks in half number 2. So they find themselves down by 5 with 1:14 to go. 79-74, Huskies with the ball. Donaldson will let it roll. Towards the midcourt line, picks it up. Anderson picks him up across the timeline. Donaldson turns the corner, starts to drive. Out to Willard. He'll go baseline. Back out to Donaldson. Donaldson with the defender behind him. Finds Bagley. Bagley into the lane. Off some contact. Middle of the lane. Kicks it out. Willard, deep 3, right side. He was hit, and he knocked it down! Plus the foul! 4-point play opportunity for Matthew Willard. Good all the way, and he absorbed the bump, and he can make this a 1-point game. Matthew Willard. Never count him out. And now a free throw to make it 79-78. Willard's free throw is good. It's a 79-78 1-point game with 1 minute to go. Well, what do you want? We all showed up at 4 o'clock on a Tuesday for this one. These two teams have left everything out there, and now we're in a 1-point game. Mavs up 1 with the ball. Top of the key, Willingham. Huskies back in a man-to-man defense. Taylor picks up Willingham. Top of the key, Tedford. He drives and kicks. That's the other Willingham. Malik down the lane, met by Taylor. Fade away, off, back, iron, and good. Husky bench wanted to travel. It's a 3-point game. Under 40 seconds to play. Left side, Baggs. Baggs backs his way in, back out to Donaldson. Donaldson with a 9-second differential shot and game clock. He drives, got to the rim, laid it up and in. 1-point game, shot clock off. 81-80. Huskies got to go foul. Huskies got to foul, and they foul Tedford with 23 seconds left. It's 81-80, and St. Cloud State within 1. Take the bucket they give you, and they have fouls to give, so 1 more to give. Next one will be shots. They got to take it out of bounds in front of section 113. Broadus will check into the game.
And he's a lefty.
Joe Mudimer will come in for defense. If there were ever a steal in the making, Huskies need one here. They get it into Quincy Anderson. Ball bounces up to Willingham, and he is fouled by Bagley. As Willingham straddled the timeline, he never established himself in the front court. 19.7 left. 81-80. Huskies down 1, and Malik Willingham will go to the free throw line, where he is 13 of 18 on the season into the game. He's 16 of 22 now as a 3 of 4 night, the 1-1. First one is good, 82-80. 19.7 left. Taylor's back out there. Willard, Donaldson, Roberts, and Bagley. 19.7 seconds left. Willingham second to make it a 3-point game, and he makes it. No timeouts for the Huskies. 83-80. Ball rolls up the floor. Where do they go now to try and tie? Huskies, if they go quick, can still get a 2. Donaldson drives to the rim. He's blocked from behind, and the foul will be committed. Willard fouls Anderson in a 3-point game with 12.7 seconds left. Donaldson took it to the rim, and the contact, all ball from behind for Quincy Anderson. Matthew Willard desperately trying to foul somebody, and he finally did, and the Huskies need some missed free throws now. It's still a 1-and-1. That's the 8th team foul. Quincy Anderson is a 79% free throw shooter. First one from the lefty is good. 84-80 with 12 seconds left. Second for Anderson. Hits it. No timeouts for the Huskies. 85-80. They trail by 5 with just 12.7 seconds to go. Have to get down the floor and get something up in this 2-possession game. Donaldson drives. Bagley in the corner. He puts it up against contact. Coach Reimer can't believe it. Gets right in the face of the official, and a whistle and a foul. And Coach Reimer can't believe there was no contact. 85-80, 3 seconds left. Mavericks are going to come in here on a Tuesday and win this one despite the pressure late from the Huskies. They had it.
He has no business being in this league. He's not going to call that.
81-80.
Get our guy right on the arm. No, I don't give a shit. I'm tired of this shit.
85-80, 3 seconds left. And it goes to the free throw line for Tedford. He hits it. Makes it a 6-point game. Huskies outscored by 8, out-attempted by 11 at the line. Second one is good. Coach's point. They've shot 5 today. The inbounds comes. 5 free throws today. 87-80 is your final. And that'll be the lowest on the season. Huskies haven't shot less than 18 since their game at Northern Michigan. Excuse me, since their game against Duluth when they shot 6. Doesn't happen often. Happened in this one. Huskies had a lead. It slips away, and St. Cloud State will fall 87-80. Post-game right now. It's Husky basketball from Learfield.
Large firm resources delivered with personalized service gives you the best of both worlds. Our firm size allows us to offer businesses and individuals more options for insurance and risk management. And as our company grows, we are intentional about not